Hello guys, ᛋLUX ANGUISᛚ here, and here again with another card talks. Cause why not? And I have really time now, but I just thought now is the time, now is the right time. And this message, like, it was meant more so for you, who is watching this, okay? I'm not only speaking just because I want to speak. I'm speaking to bring a message about it. Maybe you need to hear, maybe you will resonate with. Like, this message, what I want to speak, is not meant for everybody, you know? If it doesn't resonate with you, if you don't feel it, then it isn't. Like, it isn't for you, but when it is for you, you will know it, okay? And that is about consistency, man. And it is a simple word, okay? Consistency. But the practice is based on momentum, you know? The practice of consistency is based on momentum. Like, you have a goal on your mind, you have vision on your mind, you have aspiration on your mind, you know, and you don't only visualize, you don't only think about it, don't only write it down. You must, like, look at the person, like at you, but the best version of yourself in the future. What is the difference, you know? What is the difference from you and from him? And what does this better version of yourself does different? And so you think, okay, I think I must change this kind of habit that I have right now that doesn't bring me forward to my goal, to my end result, you know? And there comes, like, the self-changement of habits, self-changement of thinking patterns. And this doesn't happen overnight, you know? This only can change through consistency. And for me, like, I think I'm not only in these shoes, but at the beginning, everything is really hard, you know? Nearly everything is hard because you don't have developed the necessary muscles, the necessary strength to bear this weight. And it is the same like for weight training. I'm training nearly for around, I started when I was 14, now I'm 22. But the last 2 years, my intensity in my training sessions has deepened because I have built over time the necessary muscles, the necessary willpower, and the passion to do this stuff, you know? And I started only with 1 kilogram, if you believe it or not. Only with 1 kilogram, you know? And I didn't, like, some type of Hulk grew overnight because I'm angry and I don't have this muscle, like, angry. And I'm like this pumped up bodybuilder guy, you know? Just because I don't have muscles and I'm angry about it. No, but you know what I mean, you know? This consistency, and don't beat yourself up just because you don't see the results right now. I mean, it is like the modern illness to expect immediate results, expect immediate change, you know? It's a modern illness because you are and you is daily fed with Instagram, daily fed with instant likes and dopamine rushes, you know, mostly from media, no? And mostly bad habits that you have, like, adopted from society and the people surrounding you, you know? And yeah, well, you can't, like, I don't judge you for this, you know? When you're a kid, the most responsibility is on your parents, you know, and on the school, but school is another topic, okay? But well, like, but now you are conscious, you are a grown man, woman, and you can decide. You can really decide if you want to change, if you want to work on yourself, or stay simply the same and go with the society's flow, you know? But I think this, like, you know, this consistency, when you reach the momentum, and what this momentum is for me, like for example, I live a life, a mixture of spirituality, mysticism, occultism, and with, for now, like it's my new focus, also be focused on material achieving, you know. And when this mixed together, it's like so an explosive like the experiences, the manifestations, the awareness you get sometimes when you mix these two together is just astounding. It's just like Ave, it's like aspiring, you know. And when I would tell you any of these so-called miracles or wonders, you just think, man, it's comes straight out of a movie, man. And you would think like I'm crazy. Of course, in this matter, I am crazy because my consciousness is not normal, you know. It is not 0815. It is not like based on everybody else's consciousness, you know. Of course, I'm crazy. Of course, because it is deluded and away from normalcy. Of course, this new consciousness will be considered crazy, you know. But actually, if everybody had this type of consciousness, it would be the new normal, you know. But that's like, this definition is really vague, really vague. It is not fixed what is normal and what is crazy, you know. And these limits of a consciousness you only impose on yourself, and you only letting yourself impose on you, you know. Fuck this of too much ignorance and closed-mindedness. Like, be open before you say no forever to the specific things that you say no forever. At least try it for longer periods of time, man. At least try it, and then even after you try it, like it ain't shit, and it ain't shit, just forget it, you know. But well, I think when you're trying to develop consistency and your guidance and your inner guidance and yourself, see, like you are really behind it, you work on it, you will starting manifest certain types of like motivation. But this motivation is not bound. It's not bound to media. It's not bound to music. It's not bound to any character that like says, "Do it, do this shit, just do it." And I don't know what else. Man, you want to have a better life. You want to have this girl, want this car, the motherfucking, like, you know what? It is not bound by these certain characters that I want to allude to. But this motivation generates deep within you, and when you reach this type of momentum, there is no going back. There is no going back. Nothing stops you anymore. It can happen through dreams. It can happen through like some type of things that, like in this specific moment, when you have surpassed a personal challenge, you have broke this boundary, some type of strange things happening surrounding you, like it's really correspondence to you finishing this personal challenge. For example, yesterday when I have walked out to 8 in the night, and it came this moment, like the last exercise, I want to exercise my feet, you know, my feet. And there came this machine, and like before I want to exercise the machine, of course there came other people onto this machine and say, okay, like I go not to yoga, I do yoga, then come back. Then came this old movement on this machine, and I just like, oh, I just go home. But no, then out of nothing, I remember this type of law that when you reach the limit at the end, then you must push through, then you must break through this boundary, then you must break this bad internal mentality, and then you will reach a type of miracle. And I just did it. I just sat there, don't give a fuck of my emotions and a situation. I just waited for the moment. The woman just felt like I really want to do this, and just left. I did the whole exercise, and the exact moment I finished this damn exercise, a man came in and he was like, and at the same time, like, my phone rings, important person like wants to speak with me, cause ask me where I am, and my ear starts to ring like beep at the same exact time, and that's like, this is for me motivation. It's for me like, damn, I did the right thing. And I say this, for you it would be like something similar but not exactly the same. And when you have experienced this type of self-generated motivation, you will exactly know what I mean by it. And I will end it there, guys. Okay? I'm ᛋLUX, and we shall see you again. ᛚNAGA bless, guys.